Hey guys, it's Mel. Welcome to my channel. So today's video is a very spur of the moment video, totally unscheduled because I decided that I wanted to go in the 1000 Pages Readathon, which is being hosted and created by Victoria from What Victoria Read. I will link the video in which she announces that in the description below. So there are a few different challenges for the readathon, but basically the idea is that she just wants people to read and to read along at the same time as her and to share some stuff about their reading with her. So it seems like something that would be a little bit of fun. It's the school holidays at the moment, so I've been doing pretty well with reading, but I thought this would be a nice readathon to start the year in with readathons in general. So that's what I'm going to do. So the readathon actually starts on Monday the 20th of January and goes through till Monday the 2nd of February. But because I'm in Australia and Victoria is in the UK, I'm actually a day roughly ahead of her. So probably by the time I get this video edited and posted, it will in fact be Monday the 20th at a reasonable time for people in the UK to start their readathon. But I will upload this video, edit and upload this video, and then I will start reading for the readathon. So we'll probably be roughly in sync. Just going to share the posts with you, and then the prompts, I should say, with you, and then I'll show you what I'm planning on reading for the readathon. So the first challenge is post your TBR, which is what this video is. So there we go. And then start a book. Read 500 pages. Prompt number 4, complete a reading sprint, which I don't actually think I'll be able to do because Victoria has scheduled the reading sprints, and understandably she has scheduled them for UK times. So it says 20th of January 7 PM, but when it is 7 PM on the 20th of January for people living in the UK, it is about 6 in the morning for me. So there's a possibility I will be up that early, and if so, then I will probably join in a sprint, but since it's school holidays, I'm unlikely to be up that early, and I certainly am not planning on getting up that early for the sprint, so may or may not happen. Number 5, post a pic of your reading space, so I'll get around to that at some point. Finish a book, which I'm sure I'll be able to do, and read 1000 pages, which I'll see how I go. Victoria did make a point of saying that any amount of reading, whether it be a page or 1000 pages, she considers smashing the readathon. So I'm certainly going to read more than a page. Whether or not I get to 1000, we'll see how we go. Alright, so now for my to be read list. So a book that I have been meaning to read is this book that I actually have in this giant folder, because I was contacted by a PR person from an independent publishing house based here in Australia and via Twitter, and asked if I would be interested in reviewing this book, and I thought, sounds interesting, why not? So they sent me a PDF of the book, which I printed out and placed in this folder. So I've had a look. At how thick it is. It's A4 and the font is fairly big, so I reckon it's probably going to work out to be about 500 pages. So I think that I should be able to hopefully get this read this week, and then I can read another book next week, but again, I'll see how I go. It is for review, so I do want to pay attention to it and make sure that I know what's going on. But yes, so Esme's Wish by Elizabeth Foster is the first book that I'm planning on reading for this readathon. I am in the middle of a book which I'm doing as a buddy read, which I've talked about in previous videos with 2 friends of mine, and that is The Power by Naomi Alderman. The way that we're doing our buddy read is that rather than reading a chapter or 2 or whatever a day, we're reading a section of the book every week or every 2 weeks. So I think that we plan to have another chat about that next week, so I'll read that section, which is about 4 chapters, so it'll work out to be probably about 150-200 pages next week. So that will be another little bit of the pages, so I'm working my way towards 1,000. I am also planning on starting another book next week that I am going to buddy read again with Hayley from Hayley Reads. So Hayley and I just finished reading The Cruel Prince by Holly Black, and next week we're going to start The Wicked King by Holly Black, which is the next one in the series. So we're going to read a chapter a day, so I don't think I'll get a huge amount read if we start next week, but still that will probably be about roughly 100 pages, so that still adds to my total. And then I'm also considering starting an audiobook, Daisy Jones and the Six, because that is an audiobook that I've been planning on getting around to listening to, which I haven't quite got around to yet. So I figured that that is another book that I can chuck in there. So the plan is to start this one, which is the Esme's Wish, and potentially hopefully finish that one in the next 2 weeks. Probably also start Daisy Jones and the Six, and also start the Wicked King. So I'll be definitely fulfilling that prompt, and I should be finishing at least one of those books in the next 2 weeks. So that will be doing that prompt as well. Reading sprints, like I said, I just don't think that's possible, but we'll see how we go. I will post a picture of, I read in a lot of different places around my house, so I'll post a picture of something on Twitter, and just checking the other prompts, uploading the TBR like we said, and read 1,000 pages. With all of those various different things that I'm planning on reading, I reckon that I'll probably make up to 1,000 pages in the next 2 weeks, but I'm just going to see how I go. Anyway guys, that is my short and sweet to be read for the 1,000 Pages Readathon. Like I said, I'm going to link Victoria's announcement video in the description box below. If you are participating in this readathon, please comment below and let me know what you're planning on reading, and we can have a chat about that. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel, and I'll see you next time.